Hello, my name is Oreotoken, and today I want to talk about the Hunter subclasses, the new supers. So, if you go into the story in the campaign and basically defeat the first two missions, you'll get a quest on Io. It's going to be a triangle on Io. You go on there, and it's going to be located basically right here in Lost Oaks. It's going to be a huge glowy thing, kind of like your strikes. You click on that. You go in, you follow the quest, you kill the different things you need to kill, and it will drop you a Seed of Light. Seed of Light is what you need to use in order to level up and get your super. So, when you look into there, you will, kind of reading in it says unlocks the new path in your subclass. So, let's look at the subclasses. Let's start off with Nightstalker. First one is going to be Spectral Blades. Spectral Blades will summon a pair of Void Blades, Deadly Void Blades, and stalk on the battlefield in a veil of shadows. Press R3 to perform a quick melee attack and press R2 to perform heavy attack. And once again, vanish from sight. So you will be invisible as you have this on, but once you melee they can see you, but you will do a bunch of damage. This is very useful in PvP and PvE. More like Gambit PvE. Gambit's kind of a in-between phase, but really PvP and some Gambit. I can see it being useful in PvE because it's pretty strong, but only time will tell. But if you can kind of go in around, sneak in, invisible, group up on somebody on a control point or in Gambit while they're killing the primeval, pop it and kill them all, it could be a huge addition. With kind of a quick melee attack, or maybe a heavy melee attack on the primeval and Gambit. I can see that being a big thing as well. Second one is throw a smoke bomb from a distance with this melee ability. Smoke bomb slows enemies and damages them over time. This is basically like smoke bombs as a Nightstalker. It's kind of a good way to disorient your enemies, slow them down, and damage them. The next one will be Flawless Execution. While crouched, precision kills grant invisibility, true sight, and increased melee range. So what that is while crouched and you get a precision kill, it will obviously make you invisible, but give you true sight. True sight lets you see through walls. Basically, that's what it is. It'll show you the outline of an enemy through the walls, and you can see where they are, especially in PvP. That'd be a really big one. And maybe even in Gambit, when you need to see where people are. That could be a very big perk for yourself there. The last one is Shattering Strike. Allows performing a flawless execution, which is this right here, while crouched, giving precision kills. While performing a flawless execution, your melee attack weakens enemies. So it's kind of a good combo there. You get a precision kill while crouched, then you melee somebody as a debuff, kind of like melting point for Titans, the Solar Titans. That way you can debuff the enemies and do increased damage on them. So you can kind of try to combo that, find some adds, crouch, get a kill, maybe use a shotgun, get a kill, or maybe a tractor cannon, but it'd be hard to do precision with tractor cannon. Get a shotgun, kill somebody in the head while crouched, get true Forsaken execution, jump up, punch the boss, and then start melting them. That could be a great combo. So Nightstalker, I really like this super. This is one I'm definitely going to try. I'm not going to click on that point yet. I'm going to show you the next supers. Next, we'll go with Arcstrider. Arcstrider has been the class. It's always been the class as a hunter. If you're a hunter, this is the class you probably went. So, Whirlwind Guard. This is more of a defensive support super from what I've seen. I mean, we've seen the previews of the hunter using his Whirlwind Guard, reflecting bombs and missiles and projectiles from bosses. So that's really what this is going to do. So as you say here, while wielding your arc staff, hold down L2 to deflect incoming projectiles. The next thing you can unlock in it is Tempest Strike. After sliding, activate this melee ability to unleash a devastating uppercut attack. This could be kind of useful when it comes to PvP. We'll see how that reacts and see what it does. I mean, if this is like a shoulder charge, this might be worth it. The next one is melee hits greatly increase weapon reload speed. That's just a big one, especially if you use a hand cannon and you are using one of the high impact frames or a scout rifle, or really any gun that's really a heavier hitting gun. This can really help you kind of in close range, get a kill, reload your weapon faster, because, you know, the Better Devils from year one without the reload mod really took a long time to reload. That would be a humongous plus. The last one is Ebb and Flow. Hit a target with an arc ability to electrify them. Meleeing electrified enemies disorients them and grants grenade, melee, and dodge energy. This basically brings your abilities right back up. This is going to be kind of nice if you hit them with a grenade and then melee them again. So basically like a double melee. Once you get them all disoriented, you can then start meleeing them to get all your abilities back and kind of chaining it over and over and over. That could be kind of useful in PvE. So that's a good one to put in there. I think this so far though is a defensive support class though. When you're looking at that, all the Arcstriders has been the same thing really. This is more of a defensive side to their arc. Last but not least, there's the Gunslinger class. Probably the hardest one to really be consistent in the Crucible. It's been the weakest, people say the weakest class, because you really get 6 or 3 shots. It's been the weakest class, but we'll see what they do with this. We've all seen the previews for it. Looks pretty cool. So Blade Barrage. Go in the air and unleash a volley of solar charge explosive knives. That does a lot of damage, honestly, if you look back at the damage numbers. This could be very useful at primeval killing, stopping people on a control point. Same thing kind of like Spectral Blades, that they're all grouped together on Gambit. That could be very useful. And these are explosive knives, so that will also do explosion damage, which is also a good thing. Knife Trick. Throwing a fan or flaming knives that burn targets on hit. Burning knives, I've always been a fan of that. Going back to D1, throwing knives with burn really help when it comes to just helping you kill people. The next one is Playing with Fire. Destroying burning enemies recharges Knife Trick more quickly. So basically you throw a knife at somebody, you burn them, you kill them, you get your knife back. It's a constant cycle over and over, and it really helps you keep your abilities up, which is really a big thing when it comes to the Hunter subclass. The last one is the Burning Edge. While enemies burn, your dodge ability recharges faster. So, I mean, the more you can get people to burn, the more you can dodge. Maybe you compare that with a new helmet exotic that can give you something. I know from year 1 there was the Worm Husk. The more dodges you have, the more health you can get back. This is kind of a good combination of all those right here. So this could be a good one to try out. I don't think it's as strong as probably the Nightstalker subclass, but I think it could be fun to play around with. So leave me a comment, tell me which one you think is best, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna decide which one I want. I'm not sure yet. I might hold on to this and see kind of what I think is best, but if you have a for sure best class method, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know, and we can talk about it in the chat or whatever. So like I said, drop me a like and leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, my name is Oreotoken, and thank you again. Have a good day.